Okay. Hello again. We're gonna see if this works better. It was telling me there was something going on. I'm not sure what it meant by that, but oh well. Okay. I don't have a piece of paper handy, which is mildly annoying. But we're gonna use this because it'll work. 4. There you are. That's it. That's the one I normally use. Okay. You two go back. Okay, so now we check out my oranges. This orange is almost out of ink. These oranges are almost out of ink, so. Oh yeah, that one. The first one. Yeah, first one. And yellows. Okay, that one's back. No, not backwards. Oh, they're very close. This one though. And then I'll check my oh shit. And I can hear now. That is my PR4 VO4, which means violet 4. See, I personally like this one better. Righty out. Okie dokie. We're gonna go back over this now. Slide you guys out a tiny bit so I can adjust this how I need to for this part. Okay, I'm gonna go over you. Oh yeah, that's a much nicer red. And it should stick. Alcohol markers pretty much work on any surface. So I kind of figured this was gonna be the way to go. Red, orange. Please have enough ink for this little teeny thing. Oops, I got it on the yellow a little bit. My bad. There we go. And I roll, my voices are ringing. Why does it keep saying that? I don't know what it's doing. Are there issues with the stream at all, guys? What is it? Oh, it is not using the right microphone, I don't think. Hang on. Okay, hopefully this works. I don't know which one sounds better for you guys. Normally, this microphone works better. Red, orange, yellow, green. Hey, the one, like the current one or the other one? Which one sounded better? I'm assuming it's this one because this one is usually a little more clear. Oh, that's green. I already did green. I need to do blue. And I'm kind of going to give this each one a minute to dry. They dry very quickly, mind you, normally, so I'm not going to need a ton of time to dry them. And then purple. The one you're using doesn't have background noise. That's what I figured. The other one does because it's my computer microphone. All right, so that's what we look like so far. We're gonna go ahead and color the stars as well. So yeah. Give me a minute. So I'm trying to decide if I should kind of do it across orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Oh no, we're gonna do it diagonally. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, red, orange. Oh yeah, we're doing it that way. Okay. I have a mistake on there, and so I wanted to make. Oh, I hate the noise of this. Oh well. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, red. Oh, my God. Where is this? And no, that's not it. There it is. Red and orange. Why do I have things fell down? Dang. This is a simple. That was the other one before. This is a simple little project I'm doing, but it was kind of a fun idea. Use the other side for that because it is a little bit small. Oh, you don't have as much ink. Never mind. We're going on that way. It doesn't. I need more orange ink. Although I am going to be, instead of buying ink, I'm probably going to just be replacing which markers I use because I do not like these ones that much. They were great back in the day. They're not so good now. And I was supposed to use the other yellow. Um, so hopefully the new set that I want to get's there by Ohuhu, and they rival Copics at this point. They're good. So I'm gonna probably use those now, and they're actually pretty cheap comparatively. So I'm gonna try those someday. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Let's try you with the little one. If it looks any better. Or any worse. It does not look any worse. So guess who gets to start their testosterone today, guys? Hmm, I'm super excited. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but you. Okay. Mhm. That's perfect so far. Ta-da! I'm gonna go ahead and go over the other colors now with the second coat. Just to make sure we got really nice color saturation on there and it's not gonna wear off. I just try not to get all over me because I am, yeah, notorious for getting everything everywhere. I also think I'm gonna outline the white edge, probably with blue. Blue is my like one of my favorites. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, 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 green. That one reacts a little weirdly to the material. Don't quite understand that one. Yellow. Orange. And then red. And then we'll go over the stars again. They have dried a bit more. Alrighty. One really cool thing about alcohol markers is you can layer to get like a little bit of a more saturated color. Alcohol markers are amazing and I love them. Okay. And then after this we should be this way down with this particular project. So I had an appointment yesterday with the cardiologist regarding my dysautonomia. He's like, I don't think that you have POTS. I think that you need more fluids. Even though I have met the diagnostic criteria for POTS on certain things, like, but it's like, I don't think you have POTS. But that's also because my heart rate did not go up like it usually does. But I'm also on my fluids, so it makes it a lot more, my heart rate is a lot more stable. So that's really lots of ink right there, okay? Anyway, he's like, I don't think you have dysautonomia. I think you just need more fluids. He's like, you're outputting a lot from that drain and you're not getting enough in. So he sent a recommendation to hey Brian, long time no see. How am I doing? I'm okay. Um, but he sent a recommendation over to my primary doc to increase my fluids to 7 days a week, and also to increase it by half a liter to a liter every day. Um, he's basically like, you don't have enough volume of blood in your body. So just, I'm always like, oh, this, and this. It's not POTS, but this is, you have this, and this. And it's like, that's all POTS stuff. Now, this is another thing to think about is that when it comes to dysautonomia, there's a lot of different conditions that fall under the dysautonomia umbrella. POTS is just the most easily recognizable, and that's why I started saying I had POTS basically, was because we knew I had some form of dysautonomia. But excuse me, I but you know the most easily recognizable when you're like, I have dysautonomia, some people go, huh, POTS? Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, I know that one. So that's why I started using POTS as this is what I'm saying I have, because it's just more easily recognizable. But he's like, you don't need a cardio. I did not get. I knew you were gonna get something on my shirt. I should be able to get that off with some alcohol. Give me a minute. But he's like, you don't need a cardiologist. You just need more fluids. And I'm like, I know I need. He's like, it's not a heart problem. I'm like, I know. But he's also an old man, and he called me she, and I was not happy. Um, he acknowledged in his notes that I was a trans man, but he also called me she the entirety of his report. I'm just like, dude, ah. Funny enough, that's my father's birthday. Not that I speak to my father or interact with my father in any way, shape, or form, because he's a douchebag. But anyway, um, so yeah, he's sending over the recommendations to my doctor. It's kind of funny. He's like, "Oh, I don't think you have this, this, and this. I don't think you have this." But he's also requesting records for certain things for ongoing care. I don't know. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully, I end up with more fluids soon. Um, we're also having a slight problem with my port. It's not wanting to give blood return consistently, and I'm not sure why. It's giving it to me if I flush it a couple of times and hard, and I don't know. So we're gonna check it on Friday. They have me scheduled as if I was getting a replacement, but we're doing a port check. If it needs replacing, we'll replace it. I don't know if it will, but there is possibly a kink kind of starting right here. So it might be one that they decide to just, I don't know, change out. I'll see. And now it is ready to go on my backpack. So let me get that. It was over here when it came in. Ta-da! Trust me, Brian, I understand recovery mode. That has been me the last like 3 months. And I had an infection in January, and I was on antibiotics for a month. Not fun. Hello. Oh, you're blepping. Your tongue got stuck. Would you like me to move these, dude? I gotta put these back in my backpack, but I gotta find the thing. Wait, where's that box? I was gonna use this for now in there because you know. So I got a bunch of um pins, and I have three that I really don't particularly want to put on my backpack. Um, this one just looks kind of funky to me. Man, I hate this camera. It looks like a walrus. This one is kind of cute, but it's okay. But it's ugh, dude, okay, it's a sloth. And then this one's not bad, but it is just one again, not one of my favorites. So I'll have three, and I'll probably give them to my roommate or something. Leo, are you really just chilling over there? But yeah, so I get to do my testosterone shot for the first time. I am going to be documenting my journey. Um, I may or may not do it here, I don't know. But I'm going to do a video today, and I'm going to do it probably once a week or once every month. I'm not sure. But I am going to be starting to talk about some of the transitions um on here a little bit. So I don't feel like starting a new YouTube channel. um some friends and I are talking about starting possibly a podcast type of situation. It would probably be through YouTube for now. It might be just episodes we do on my account, but if we can get the subscriber base enough, it'll switch over to a different account. Um, but I'm kind of broadening the horizons of my channel. It's not just going to be diaper stuff. It's not just going to be trans stuff. It's not just going to be crafty stuff. It's just this is me, you know. So I'm going to kind of do a little bit of all of it, and yeah, I'm gonna do something this week. Uh, that I don't normally do. I mean, you guys have seen me do it. You guys have seen me sing many, many times. And I'm gonna try to find a song that kind of is in a good range for me. I know there's a lot I sing, but I want to kind of document my voice and my singing voice over the next few months as it drops from the testosterone. So, um, I don't know exactly what I'll do with it, but I'm just going to start recording them. I might post them. I don't know. We'll see. Um, what are your guys' thoughts? You guys are my subscribers. What do you want to see? Do you want me to include a lot of different types of content, or do you want it to kind of stick to, the more kink stuff? I know everybody likes the kink stuff. That's still going to be in there. That's the thing is like I'm very open about who I am and my life. So it's all going to be in there to some degree or another, especially in my live streams. But um yeah, I want to get people's opinions. I keep saying this. My partner's kind of busy at the moment because they're 7 hours ahead, so it's dinner time for them. And so we haven't actually talked yet today. I got to say Happy Valentine's Day. No, I didn't because I think I went to bed. I went to bed early last night. I was exhausted. But no, I think I did go. I think I did do it before, right at Valentine's Day. Or I think they got off at like 11:30. So I went to bed pretty early for me because normally I'm awake till like 3, sometimes 4, sometimes later. It depends on the day. And yeah, so we shall see. We shall see. Mm, yes, I came out to my household a few years ago, a couple years ago at least, and about a year ago, I think it was. Um, about a year ago, I came out to my family. My mom kind of already sort of knew, but I came out to everybody, or at least everybody that's on Facebook. All the family kind of knows now, but the only person that isn't really showing or going to show support is my grandmother. My grandmother is an interesting person. Currently, she's kind of just in a very selfish headspace. She doesn't agree with the things, doesn't understand the whole trans thing. At least that's what my mom says. Yes, she can understand it. Any human can. Just because you're old doesn't mean you can't grasp the fact that I was born a female, but I feel like I'm a male, so I'm going to transition to that. But when my cousin transitioned, my grandmother flipped shit. So, but that's okay. I don't see her all that often. I don't live in the same state as her. I don't She only will talk to me if I message her, and for God's sakes, the woman won't even like every time I message her for something, I like say, "Hey, grandma," blah blah blah, and she's like, "Who's this?" And I'm like, "After 10 years, you'd think you would have saved this phone number by now," because she's always confused who it is, and it's not saved in her phone. And I'm like, "Grandma, just save my phone number. It's your grandkid, like goodness sakes." Um, At this point, she's had a phone for so many years that yeah, she should be able to. But anyway, the rest of my family is supportive and it's really nice. Yeah, I won't get candy for myself. Yes. Um, typically every time, like I don't even really go with much of the Valentine's Day stuff. I always go after and get all the on sale candy. It's like celebrating Valentine's Day the day after Valentine's Day is perfect because then you get all the candy. Mind you, I don't have that much money to get candy right now, but It works. I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. But yeah. Um, what was I gonna, there was something I was gonna talk about and I can't remember what it was. I need to keep an eye out because my diapers are arriving today. Usually they arrive by midday. I should go check because if they're out there, then that would be awesome. So then I kind of have to put pants on. Yeah. And I don't like putting pants on. No, I need to put pants on anyway because I'm chilly. What hello was I say? Oh, this is this. I'm like, I thought I saw Fleeter on my cat and I was gonna scream. They are due for flea treatment though. So I'll have to do that this month in the next day or two. But yeah, so today is testosterone day. Itchy, itchy. I'm trying not to take Benadryl like early in the day because I get kind of loopy and tired, but yeah. Um, I will wear my onesies like crazy once I have top surgery. But at the current moment, I get really dysphoric when I'm little. Like I get very dysphoric about my boobs in general. Um, but when I am little, they are very, very, very. I'm my little side gets really upset and dysphoric about them. So typically, if I'm gonna wear a onesie, I end up wearing a bra because it's just like, yeah. And I can't wear bras right now. Because of my feeding tubes, it causes them to like press right on the feeding tube. It causes the boob to end up pressing on the feeding tube because instead of just letting them hang where they will when I don't have a bra on, and then they can kind of flop to the side and not lay on my feeding tubes when I'm in a bra, they're pulled up and they're right on, they push right on that feeding tube. And the feeding tube is literally about like right at my bra line. So it's extremely uncomfortable to wear a bra. So I'm hoping that I don't know when we will consider top surgery at all. I would like to do it within the next year. Um, oh, trust me, I need a bra. I should wear bras. But given I am at home 90% of the time, and the only time I go out is like to doctor's appointments and or the grocery store, and I just throw on a hoodie and it's fine. Now in the summertime, I am more likely to wear a bra when I go out because I don't want to wear a hoodie most of the time. So yeah, I will wear a bra when I do that. But I cannot wear a binder, which makes me really upset because the way the binders work is they kind of squish and press them down and they end up again squishing my feeding tube. So binders aren't an option for me. So our only option really is to do surgery. And some of you may remember, but couple years ago, kind of right when I was dealing with a lot of these issues coming up, um, I actually consulted a plastic surgeon here in town, and I was looking for a breast reduction because I kind of figured, um, uh, I kind of figured no one would actually do top surgery until I, had psychology stuff and whatnot. Um, why am I getting a message on there? Yeah, I gotta check a thing. I would check. Hang on. Live view. I can't audit login. Disable. Let's try checking. What? Oh, wow. Yeah, it was clear. Okay. Oops. Oops, that's not the button I wanted to press. Sorry. Hang on 1 second, guys. Ew. I'm streaming, by the way. They can't hear you at the moment, but they can hear me. Yeah, 1 second. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end stream. I gotta go talk with my partner about something. So I will maybe be back later. I'm not sure. We shall see. But I will see.